Hey Radical Basement Dwellers, another episode of It Came From The Basement. Hi everyone, Radical Ryan Hunter here from the Radical Retro Rewind podcast, as well as It Came From The Basement. And if you are new to the channel and to the show, this is a little segment I like to do where I go down into my childhood parents' basement and go through my collection, and I bring up a random crop of items to share with my retro-loving friends here on YouTube. First off, I have a Batman Returns top plastic gum or candy figurine that I got back in the 90s when Batman Returns came out. Matter of fact, this is from 1991. I still remember having the original Kenner Batman figures, and this reminds me of that original Batman from the movie. Much like those little heads they used to have the gum and the candies in, I thought this was really cool and a great childhood memory. This Batman figurine, I also have a Robin, so I'm hoping to find him too. But this was a prize for any New York basement dwellers and viewers. Nathan's, the hot dog company, there was a big Nathan's near us growing up, and it had one of those kind of arcades attached to it with the glass ticket booth where they collect the things. And I remember seeing them and then wanting to go back months later to see if I could win them, because I loved Batman and Robin at the time, and there was no other Batman and Robin figures around that looked like this. Vintage Batman-esque colors and Robin in his Robin outfit. So 1988 DC Comics, of course. Not one, but two watches, both from Burger King.
And see Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. 4 watches to choose from, isn't that fine? Each one is different for $1.99. Watches from Burger King, just one more case of everyday value. I love this place.
Shout out to my friend over on /Vision TV, David. He actually got the full collection of the Jurassic Park watches from Burger King. This is just another one of those watches, and this one has seen better days, basement dwellers. It's kind of permanently bent like this, so... But that's okay. Lost World Jurassic Park watch was 1997. And this one was 1993. I like a good purple and pink color combination, if you didn't notice, so this one was right up my alley. Streets of Rage 2 from 1992. On my Sega Genesis. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Matter of fact, I am still playing Streets of Rage 2, 3, and the latest 4, which I absolutely love. Of course, it's probably with my actual Sega, but I came across the box for some strange reason, just by itself. Love that series. And finally, the grand finale, if you will, Inspector Gadget. Now, this was a set that I thought was really cool. Inspector Gadget was, of course, a 80s cartoon, which is just a classic. But in the 90s, Disney rebooted it and made it a live-action movie. So when they did that, McDonald's came up with this, I think, genius idea to have each week a body part of Inspector Gadget, and each one would do something special and separate, but you had to go back for the consecutive weeks to get that body part and join them together.
Gadgets are turning up everywhere, even at McDonald's. A leg that's really a flashlight, an arm that's really an extendable grabber. Inside every $2.99 hamburger Happy Meal you buy, your kids get their own gadget based on the real Inspector Gadget from Disney's new movie. Each gadget is its own gizmo. Put them all together and they create one colossal crime fighter.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have the correct time?
Why, yes, then I do. Did somebody say McDonald's?
So from 1999, we have the first, which is Inspector Gadget himself. I guess that's a good idea to start with the base, the torso, and his special feature was that sparkling, 90s toy effect. Can we see his sparking effect? Is it still? Here we go. There we go. Let's start with his legs as well. So this was one leg, and this one opened up, into these little pinchers. And this, I'm not sure what that does. But who are we to judge? It's like building Voltron in a way, but of a human lion combination. I'm not sure. This one also has this little feature here with this little red button that I'm not sure what that does unless it releases the light. No, just goes either way. And then there is I think there's a kaleidoscope in here. But anyway, that leg goes on to the other leg. Okay, so now we got our Go-Go Gadget base. How about the arm? Okay, so this was one of the arms. It is a good old-fashioned, I believe, water gun. So that's smart. You must suck the water up. Oh no, there's the hole, I guess, to fill it. And then I'm assuming you probably would. Yeah, I guess just this is it too. You know what? Simple but effective. So here we go. Arm in. And it would move too, so that's smart. I mean, I think that's a great toy idea. They don't make them like they used to. Oh, this is classic Inspector Gadget here. The arm coming out. And look at that. He's waving hello. That arm. Go Gadget. His chest, which probably spoke at one time, I'm assuming, or did something, but it opens up and does have a button. But anyway, it's still his chest, so here we go. And I'll form the head and chest for the Voltron lion. And finally, what a good is Inspector Gadget without his hat. So here is Inspector Gadget's hat, which doubles as a helicopter, but also I don't know if his head was supposed to fly around too, but I believe it does this. Here we go. So you could also call for the streets of Silent Hill to be closed down. Thank you again for joining us for another episode of It Came From The Basement. We would love to see you here on the channel again. And you never know what you're gonna find when you're in the basement.